Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into JFY Talks Football. This is your Premiership transfer news roundup. But before I get into anything, make sure I was smashing a like on this video, subscribing to the channel if we're new, hitting that notification bell, and getting your comments in below. So the first one, according to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United teenager Amari Forson is set to leave the club on a free transfer this summer. It is claimed there are several clubs keen on signing the 19-year-old whose Old Trafford contract expires on June the 30th. The academy graduate made his Man U debut in January and appeared 7 times in all competitions for Erik ten Hag's side. The 19-year-old is attracting a lot of interest. Kylian Mbappe was finally unveiled last night at Real Madrid. Fantastic signing for them. What a force they will be next season. Conor Gallagher said he's really excited to work under new boss Enzo Maresca. The Blues have appointed the Italian on a 5-year contract with the option of an extra year, and he has to rejoin from Leicester. Maresca brings his new role on July the 1st, and Gallagher is looking forward to working with the 44-year-old after rumours that Gallagher may be sold this summer. West Ham are closing in on the £25.5 million signing of Brazil teenage midfield Luis Guilherme from Palmeiras, according to BBC Sport. It is claimed Hammer's director of football, Tim Steiden, has been in Brazil with the deal to sign 18-year-old now almost done. Guilherme could be West Ham's first signing of the Julian Lopetegui era after the Spaniard replaced David Moyes. Genoa have approached Tottenham to sign Jed Spence on a permanent transfer. Negotiations ongoing between the two clubs and players' side. It will depend on the price. Genoa's numbers this season, the best among promoted teams in top 5 European leagues. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool defender Sepp van der Berg wants to leave the club this summer, according to Sky in Germany. The 22-year-old spent last season on loan at German side Mainz and is now waiting for the green light for Liverpool to move permanently away from Anfield. The Dutchman, who is valued at £12.8 million by the Reds, would like to stay in the Bundesliga, with Mainz set to keep him. But there's also interest from the Premier League. Juventus are interested in signing Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz. Sky Sports News have been told Juventus want to push hard to sign the Brazilian midfielder. However, the Serie A side do not have a huge amount of money to spend this summer. Juventus are prepared to offer USA midfielder Weston McKennie to Villa as part of any deal. Tottenham's value of more than £21 million for Emerson Royal is putting off AC Milan, according to Sky in Italy. Milan have also inquired about the Brazilian right back, but they are interested in Aston Villa's Matty Cash as well. Antonio Conte wants to sign Chelsea striker Roma Lukaku for his new club Napoli, according to Sky in Italy. Lukaku is still owned by Chelsea after spending last season on loan at Roma and the previous campaign at Inter. Conte is set to be appointed as Napoli head coach this week and is already working on transfer targets that include Torino defender Alessandro Boganogli. Napoli will also target Genoa striker Artem Dobiak if Lukaku is not possible. Roma forward Pablo Diabola is open to move to the Premier League this summer. Diabola is thought to have a £10.2 million release clause in his contract that is valid until July the 31st. Diabola entered the final year of his contract at Roma, who he joined from Juventus 2 years ago. The Argentina international recorded 16 goals and 10 assists in 39 games across all competitions last summer. A roundup of the latest Manchester United rumours, including Casemiro potentially being the subject of an £85 million bid from Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr. Bayern Munich are not currently pursuing a move for Bruno Fernandes, according to Sky in Germany. Manchester United captain had been linked with a move to several European clubs this summer. However, Bayern already have Jamal Musiala and Thomas Muller to play in Fernando's preferred 10 role. Bayern also retaining interest in Xavi Simons, the Paris Saint-Germain midfielder who impressed on loan at RB Leipzig this summer. Borussia Dortmund are in talks with Chelsea over the permanent signing of defender Ian Maatsen. Maatsen signed a new contract at Chelsea last summer until 2026 before joining Dortmund on loan in January. Maatsen's contract is understood to have a £35 million release clause. Dortmund want to negotiate on the price, but it's also understood that Bayern Munich are keeping an eye on Maatsen's situation. He played under new Bayern head coach Vincent Kompany at Burnley when they were promoted to the Premier League in 22-23. Bayern left back Alphonso Davies is in the final year of his contract and his future is yet to be decided. Sky Germany reported talks over a new deal are underway. If Davies does not agree a new contract, AC Milan's Theo Hernandez would be the primary target to replace him. Andy Robertson has also spoke today. He's excited for a new challenge under Liverpool boss Arne Slot and has urged Red fans to be open-minded. Former Feyenoord boss Slot succeeded Jurgen Klopp at the beginning of this month following the German's emotional farewell. Roberts was a keen figure under Klopp and his 9-year reign, but is keen to move forward. So he's pretty happy there. Former Chelsea manager Maurizio Pochettino believes he's left the club in a stronger position than he found it in following his Stamford Bridge exit. It was decided in the days immediately following the campaign that the Argentina would not continue in the role after failing to reach agreement with the owners and sporting directors over his limited responsibility for footballing matters. Manchester City midfielder Kevin De Bruyne says he would consider a move to Saudi Arabia once he's called time on his Premier League career. The Belgian international had been speaking in his native country to media outlet VTR, in which he discussed his future plans beyond Euro 2024 this summer. De Bruyne told reporter Asta Nemienme, "For Michelle, his wife, an exotic adventure is okay. These are also conversations that we're increasingly having as a family. I still have 1 year left on my contract, so I have to think about what could happen. My eldest son is now 8-year-old and knows nothing but England." That could be one to watch for next season. Errol Bullett has signed a new 2-year deal to extend his stay as Cardiff manager. Amari Forson is expected to leave the Manchester United when his contract expires, the PA News understands. There's several teams there for him. They have offered him another contract, but he will look like he will leave at the end when his contract expires in July. Burton Albion have announced Mark Robinson as their new head coach. Robinson arrives at the Pirelli Stadium from Chelsea, where he spent the last 2 years in charge of their under-21 side. FC Porto have announced that manager Sergio Canseio has left the club. The Portuguese boss leaves after 7 seasons at the club, having won 11 trophies at the Estádio de Dragão. Millwall manager Neil Harris has revealed he would love to bring Tottenham loanee Jan Tananga back to the club. The defender enjoyed a successful loan at the Championship club last season, playing 18 times and scoring twice. So there's a deal to be done there as well. RC Lens president Joseph Ogahalan says a potential summer return for Raphael Varane is a dream, but admits there is no negotiations with the French defender at this moment. Varane will leave Manchester United in July upon the expiry of his contract, with the veteran defender linked with a return to the club where he first started his career. Manchester United midfielder Casemiro has joined the board of directors at Marbella after becoming a stakeholder in the Spanish fourth-tier club. Marbella have announced 32-year-old Brazilian incorporation into the club's shareholding structure on social media. The club said the enthusiasm and commitment that Casemiro shows with the Marbella project is evident with his incorporation into the club's shareholding structure. Watford are offering fans shares in the club in a bid to raise money for transfers. This is despite boasting a pre-tax profit of £24.1 million in the last financial year, the highest in the EFL. The club are offering approximately 10% of the club at the value of £17.5 million on the basis of a valuation of £175 million. The price per share has been set at £12.44 and the minimum investment in 4 shares totaling £49.76. Neymar has denied claims he's set to leave Al Hilal and Saudi Arabia this summer. The Brazilian winger, who is currently out with an ACL injury that has hampered his debut Saudi Pro League season, has been linked with moves to Santos or Inter Milan after just 3 appearances for Al Hilal. What is being said is completely false. There is nothing planned, Neymar told ESPN. And that's a lot for today, guys. That's just a bit of a roundup that I've done this morning, had a look at. But make sure we smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get your comments in below. I will be back at 7:45 this evening to cover the England women's game against France. Make sure you're there, Robbie Square. Take care, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's healthy. Look after yourself and be kind. And I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.